York City has officially made it out of the longest, most brutal stretch of cold. 3 weeks of below freezing temperatures. It's for sure the coldest January, February I've ever experienced in my 10 years living in New York City. The wind has been ferocious. The East River is frozen. The Hudson is completely frozen. It's 33 degrees right now, which still sounds pretty freaking cold. We've all become so adjusted to 5 degrees, 2 degrees, that this feels truly incredible. I'm ready to get out in the streets. I'm ready to dance. I've been locked in my little apartment for the past 3 weeks just trying to survive this insane weather. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm on a beach in the Caribbean right now. So to celebrate this above freezing weather, I'm spending the next 3 days out of my apartment. I'm forcing myself to get out, and I'm going to do some free activities around the city because there's so much to do. So I'm just sitting in the Conservatory Gardens on 103rd Street in Harlem. Right after this, I'm going to my first museum of the year. I'm so excited about this. We're going to El Museo de Barrio. It's the oldest museum in the United States that honors Latin American and Hispanic art. The last time I was at this park was last year in, I think, the springtime, filming a wedding. And this place was just like filled with beautiful foliage and flowers. It's so interesting to see it totally naked with no people, no flowers, no foliage, just a bunch of snow. If you live in New York City and haven't gotten a library card yet, Culture Pass gets you access to over 100 museums and cultural institutions all around New York City for free. I chose El Museo del Barrio for my first Culture Pass visit, but if you aren't a New York resident, regular admission is only $9. El Museo's collection spans more than 800 years of Latin American, Caribbean, and Latino art. This museum is special because it was created in 1969 by a coalition of Puerto Rican artists, educators, and activists who recognized the importance of Latino representation, something that was largely ignored by mainstream museums. Their current exhibitions, Hangueando and Cocofusco, have a range of modern and historical pieces that take a look at community, immigration, and the way Native people have been treated across the Americas. I really loved this wall of old portraits from the largest influx of immigrants in the early 1900s titled, "Everyone Here is a New Yorker." Those exhibits were incredibly powerful, almost overwhelming, but so beautiful. I like that a lot of the art was recent. I would say it was like half and half old and half quite recent to address current day things. Now I'm headed to a Mexican market here that has some of the best Mexican food I've had in New York. I also went there with a friend after that wedding we shot nearby, and I'm never up here, so I'm taking advantage of my opportunity. Desde lejos yo oigo un canto suspirar, el zumbido de tus playas es el murmullo del mar, cuando las olas llegan y acarician. Estoy enamorado. I'm home. I was gonna eat my chilaquiles at Dahlia's, but it was actually really cold in there. The wind picked up and then the sun started setting and I'm really cold, so I just booked it home. I'm so excited to eat this. There's nowhere in my neighborhood that I can get chilaquiles, and it's one of my favorite things in the world. I'm very hungry, so I'm so excited. Ooh, it's still really hot. Look at that. I also got some abuelita hot chocolate, little tablets. I'm actually really excited about this. I've been drinking a lot of tea just because I want like a warm beverage late at night. Like I'll still drink caffeinated tea late at night, which is not good, so. I I can't stop watching and dancing to the Super Bowl halftime show. I went over to one of my best friend's apartments to watch Bad Bunny's halftime show and decided to get a video of our reaction. I find it so funny that we all started sitting back on the couch like normal.
Wait, this is real! That's real. That's real! It's an actual wedding! It's an actual wedding! Si te quieres divertir, pruébalo!
But me and my 3 Mexican girlies all ended up sitting in front of the TV like little kids, enjoying the show. That was so freaking special for so many people. It's just been really fun to relive every part of that this week. Like, my social media feed is filled with every single angle of this performance. POV of the grass people. It's just like, it's brought like such an insane amount of joy to an otherwise very dark time. I think we all really needed this. Just the Grammys alone, because by the way, Bad Bunny was my most streamed artist in 2025. I was the top 1% of listeners for Bad Bunny on YouTube Music. I don't use Spotify, I use YouTube Music. So this has been a great week for me as a Bad Bunny fan. The Grammy win alone, the first ever fully Spanish album to win Album of the Year. I sobbed my eyes out. For that to happen at this stage of America, it just carries a lot more weight to it. This was the best Super Bowl halftime show of all time. Like a cinematic masterpiece. There's something happening in every moment, and there are all these little worlds that he takes us through, like so many little scenes. So much. There was a wedding, a real wedding. Above and beyond, 12 out of 10. After injecting that into my veins all week, I desperately want to take salsa classes, and there are a bunch of free salsa classes around the city. There's actually one happening tonight at the Brooklyn Museum, but I found out about it too late, so by the time I went to go RSVP, it had already filled up. This just goes to show that there are always incredible free events happening around New York City. That's my next goal. Just have to do a little bit of cleaning because one of my friends is coming over to watch the new episode of Traitors that comes out in like an hour and a half. It's so good. It's so good. The first season I ever watched was the UK season with Alan Carr. That was so good. Speaking of free events, the reason why Maya's coming over tonight, the host of Traitors, Alan Cumming, he has his own club in the East Village of Manhattan called Club Cumming. Every Thursday at 9, they have a watch party for the new Traitors episode. This past Monday was my first time trying to get tickets for me and Maya. By the time I got into Eventbrite, it was already sold out. They often have cast members there because I think a lot of them probably live in New York or at least come visit a lot. And the fact that that's available for free is insane. New York is a crazy place.
I will blindly trust Johnny with my life.
Sarah the whole way.
Their friendship is inspiring.
I remember when he was just like kind of looking in the woods for like 3 hours like, trying to find some bones.
Was that him?
They were like, Johnny. Yeah, no, for Eric, and Eric was just like, he just had no bones at all.
Rob and his new treatment didn't give each other any eyes, did they?
It's Gus.
I don't think everything's so
Eric was
diverse.
like,
Eric didn't say a word, did he?
yeah, no.
Pues recuerdo mi infancia.
And you see Winnie right here. There he comes. Alright, it's Friday the 13th. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I don't give a shit about Valentine's Day, but a group of girlfriends of mine are hosting a Galentine's Day party tonight, which will be very cute. So I'm going to that in Brooklyn a little later this evening, but it's a very sunny, you can probably tell, very sunny, beautiful day out. Thinking about going on a boat ride. To the 4 o'clock ferry. This is much later than I was anticipating, but it's beautiful. The sun is out. I think it's 39 degrees. The reason why I didn't get out earlier was coming out of my building and ran into my downstairs neighbor. Oh my gosh. Wait. That's great. I ran into my downstairs neighbor. I hadn't seen her in a while. We had a lot to catch up on, so I ended up talking to her for almost an hour. Now we have plans for later, which is fun. I'm kind of glad that it worked out this way, that I'm out here a little later. The sun's a little lower. The lighting is gorgeous. I've really missed being on the water. The videos online deceived me because there's no ice out here. It must have just melted in the last couple days. If you know me, you know I love being on the water and get antsy when I'm kept away from it for too long. The boats I usually work on aren't running right now, but there's one boat in New York City that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's free. The Staten Island Ferry originated in 1817 and has been free for commuters and non-commuters alike since 1997. Its route runs 5.2 miles through New York Harbor between Lower Manhattan and Staten Island every 30 minutes or 15 minutes during peak hours. While many of the passengers are commuters who either live on Staten Island or Manhattan, it's also a popular way for tourists to get a great view of New York City and the Statue of Liberty for free. The ride takes about 25 minutes. When it's over, everyone on board must get off. But if you want to, you can walk through the terminal and get right back on again. And on a beautiful day, this has gotta be one of the best free activities available. That was so much colder than I expected. I dressed so badly. I jumped the gun. I got too excited that we weren't in like 5-degree weather anymore. I'm like, oh, 40, summertime. I didn't wear a hat, I didn't wear a scarf, gloves, a sweater. I just had this on under my coat. No pants. I'm wearing my leggings. That's the most horrible thing about winter, is feeling suffocated by all the layers and having to like escape and rip them off when you get home. How you doing, baby? How was your day? You're perfect. You're perfect. Thank you. She presents her head to me sometimes, like, there you go, kiss right there. Alright, I'm on my way to Galentine's. It's freezing out here right now. I put on extra layers. I'm so excited just to hang out with girls, you know? Be cute and cozy.
main character in the story, her family owns a pig farm and they slaughter pigs.
I was like, wait.
There's like 80. Yeah, you need to jump.
Look how beautiful they are.
Whoa, they're holding hands like a speaker.
Well, what I do is it's I shouldn't even get it. Oh, a double deck. Hold on, let me just get it on this.
It's the double
No.
Oh.
Oh, they're so. Oh.
Wait, is this one of your secret ones?
I was like, what the f is it?
Are they not deviled eggs?
No, they're jello shots.
Is it a cake?
They're jello shots. It's a pina colada jar. Passion fruit, coconut,
Oh my
lime,
god,
green.
what? That's.
Yeah, but it made me want an extra.
It was like suddenly, I love that.
Ferocious. Ferocious. Okay, now I'm going to meet a friend and we're gonna watch some knights fighting each other in Central Park. I've been wanting to see this forever because I sometimes see them practicing in the park that is near me, and seeing them practice is pretty fun, but I'm gonna get to see like the full-blown like real deal this time. I actually know one of the knights, which is crazy. I got to both trains just in time, which is one of the best feelings in the world as a New Yorker. There are so many puddles everywhere because the snow is finally starting to melt, and I'm wearing ballet flats. Oops. My initial plan was to go to the Met after the gladiator fight, but the line to get in was down the block. So instead, my friends and I walked around Central Park for a bit before deciding to hang out on this bench and watch the world go by. It was mostly a parade of very cute puppies and babies, but then I looked up and locked eyes with Robert De Niro. Robert freaking De Niro. I've seen a lot of celebrities in my time here, but that's gotta be the most iconic, most New York one ever. And I've seen actors from Friends, How I Met Your Mother, Sex and the City, but Robert De Niro obviously wins. This was such a lovely weekend. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all very soon. I love how orange you are. It's amazing.
I don't know about my sled. It's also orange.
Really?